and then after that it's Liverpool, which is an amazing episode. Oh, what we find.
Yes, mate. I decided to have a little look on Warrington website last night.
But I know it's not natural because it's got that in it. That isn't natural, but I can't tell you what it is. So it's just incredibly frustrating.
Well, could this be natural with a pit?
No, because I've not hit the sides of the pit. You can see that there's no break whatsoever.
Thank you, man, because it got up here. I expected you would have, you know, yeah.
You shouldn't really be doing this. This is an act.
In line with the edge of it.
Yeah.
Well,
does that mean we have a huge square cobbled area here that they buried? If so, what's in the middle of it?
Yeah. Why would you do it?
Why would you do it? Is that running by
Yep.
any chance?
Go.
Okay. What we've done is we've doubled the width of the trench from yesterday, so we're here on the Sunday morning now. We found the edge of these cobbles yesterday sticking into the trench, so we've gone that way in the hope of sort of finding out what they are, and all it's done really is increase the mystery, so to speak, because we've got nothing in two sides of the trench here at all, and what appears to be there quite a nice neat square of cobbles. They're not a flat surface, they're not rammed into the ground or laid properly, but they do appear to form a square, and I don't think it's an illusion. We've lost a few off this end, but not enough to make any difference to it. It's below the level of the mound. You can quite clearly see it's nearly a metre down to the bottom there, nearly 3 feet down. I just haven't got a clue what it is. No idea. We don't know if it's in the middle of the mound or what, but there it is. It's definitely man-made. It's definitely a man-made structure, and it's definitely below the majority of the mound. But I can't tell you what it is, and there's no human finds in it, so there we go. It's good news, bad news this one really, because do you remember we had a theory where we said if they planted trees, they might have planted them in holes with cobbles. Well, that could be cobbles that went in when the tree went in. The other alternative is that the tree itself has just been a marker, and they've been tipping cobbles next to the tree off the field. I don't know, I haven't got a foggy stand out there. So you reckon there's another one going further up?
Yeah, that's it.
Right. Well, all
what it looks like to me.
Never was bought.
never recovered them yesterday.
No, they didn't.
I've done it in the winter before now, and what I find them, got a bit down the single with wood, but every time you go to do that, you get
Frustrating.
The legs that have died. Not so PP, isn't it?
There'll be a little bit of foil. I think if it was Roman, you'd have had something.
Oh, if it was Roman, it'd be tons, yeah, you'd have loads of
loads
stuff coming
behind.
out.
Do they?
Yeah, they're just rubbish makers. So it's either very early and it could be a Bronze Age cremation platform, or they're burning the dead. rather than burying the dead, because up to now we haven't found any burials or any sign of bones or anything.
Thank God.
Yeah, at least we're still digging. And the other alternative is it could be medieval, in which case it might be a small castle or a small lookout tower or something like that, where they would still have had fires and things like that, but they wouldn't have left anything behind. They tended to take everything with them.
Maybe it got forgot about, and that's why I saw on top of it.
Or if it's Dark Ages, which is sticking my neck out a bit as we used to know it, if it's the end of the Roman occupation in 400 up to the Viking invasion of 1000, you've got 600 years there where they were building stuff with no particular structure and no particular finds either. So I mean that's another guess as to what it might be. It might be some kind of a Dark Age lookout post or a hill fort.
It's the digger.
Oh, it's
Digger.
the digger, yeah. I mean, if it is Dark Ages, then it's either Saxon, Danish, or Viking. More likely Saxon, I would say, in this area. Could be good old King Oswald again.
Yeah.
Fighting
Why
the
not?
Mercians.
Could be.
Somewhere in the 600s, 700s, or 800s. It could be.
I'll tell Steve for them.
Yeah, just get him in the digger. Same again.
Bill,
How far are you this way?
that line you're looking for, how deep, as soon as you did it, you know how to do it, how deep would you say? So we'll see if you see it right now.
Confidently say this. How far are you? This is Mark Ollie, late Sunday afternoon, sweating, brassed off, tired, dirty, and I want to go home. Oh dear. Right, what have we got in here? For reasons unknown, the inside of the mound is made from a huge pile of small hand-sized stones, which is what you're looking at here. Okay, you can see there's a great huge body of stones there. They slope away that way, they slope away that way. The only features we've been able to find is perhaps you can just make out over there by that piece of wood chipping, there's a sort of a light brown square sticking into the trench, and we're guessing that may be a post hole. And then again, if you move slightly across to the left over there, you'll see there's a sort of square of stones with black inside it, and that appears to be an area of burning. I don't know if you can see that. It's like a depression where there's been burning. One of the frustrating parts of this is we don't know how that meets that up there. We've still got the side of the trenching up there, obviously for safety reasons, but we've got a lot of stones going that way that meet up with a lot of stones higher up. But all I can say is it all seems to be part of the same structure. There's been a lot of speculation on date. It's either very, 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 very old, so you're looking at something like a Bronze Age cremation platform or whatever, but we have no evidence, I must stress, we have no evidence of human activity on here other than the structure itself. There are no finds, there's just no sign of metalworking or anything like that, no burials, no bones, nothing at all. Either it's very, very old or it's possibly, just possibly medieval stroke Dark Ages. So you know, you're looking at the sort of the period after the Romans going right up to perhaps 1200, 1300, where there's a period where no finds tend to turn up, where there are industrial sites or defensive sites. They tend to just clear everything off. They're the ultimate recyclers. So it may be something from that period. All we can say, that's man-made, that looks like it's man-made, therefore this mound is man-made. It's not a natural feature. That's all we can say by this point. I might have changed my mind by the end of today, but I doubt it. You never know.